Thank you for your question. I would say the number one important thing to do is to do research, especially if you're looking for internships or just any opportunities. It's very important to know what's out there before you can actually pinpoint what you're looking for and what your target, what your goal is. And the second one is actually picking a target. So, research is like knowing what your options are, understanding the layout of the land. And then number two is like, okay, I know to the best of my ability what's going on. Now I'm going to aim for this job. I'm going to aim for this. And when I say aim for this job, I'm saying think about after you graduate, what do you want to be doing and working in, right? Maybe even 5 years from now, where do you see yourself working and doing? What kind of lifestyle do you have? All of that is super important and can tie into the opportunities and the connections that you make now. And so I would say it's important to kind of forecast and then work your way backwards. Number three, I would say to network and connect with people. There are different ways to network, right? It doesn't always mean you have to go to an event, you have to be an extrovert, you have to be able to be sociable and have amazing conversation. No, you can always do cold messaging on LinkedIn. You can always connect with people that you look up to, connect with people who have interesting career journeys, connect with people who are working in jobs and in the field that you want to be working in, or maybe that you're just interested to know more about, right? I would say reach out, send an email, send a message, try to set up an informational interview, a coffee chat, if you will. Meet with any professors in your program, especially ones that you may feel closer to, or that you feel will really support you, really put their best foot forward. If you can say, yes, I want to work in strategy, I want to work in consulting, then that's a very clear directive for someone who's already working in the industry. If you go to your professor and say, I really want internships in consulting, do you know anyone? More times than not, they're going to try their best to help you because you at least know what you're looking for. If you go to them and you're like, well, I don't really know what I want to do, they can't help you. They can't help you. So that's why I say research and pick a target first, because you need to know what you're looking for so that when you reach out for help, people know how to help you, or they know what advice to give to point you in the right direction. So I would say research, pick a target, network and connect with people. And then number four, just, you know, put your best foot forward, finish off strong in the year. Keep your eyes open for any opportunities. Try not to be narrow minded. Try to be as open minded as possible, because I tell people this all the time that you can pivot into anything in healthcare, as long as if you have some semblance of experience and if you have transferable skills, you can do it. It's 100% possible. So don't try to pigeonhole yourself, especially this early on in your career, because right now you're still just a student. So your first job is not going to be your perfect job. It's not going to be your dream job. It's going to be just a stepping stone. It's just going to be something that's going to just get you to the next thing, that will get you to the next thing, that will get you to the next thing. So keep an open mind throughout the entire process.